Well, hello whale watchers, and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. We're back over here in the snowy taiga biome, as today we're going to be adding another build to our Viking village. If you want to check out the first episode where we build a Viking longhouse, then check out the link in the description, but today we're going to be building a smaller house next to the large longhouse, this time with a little farming area outside to grow some potatoes and crops to supply the village with some food. We're going to go with a similar look to the longhouse but a slightly different shape to make it a bit more interesting to look at. I'd like to say a quick thank you to everyone who's watched the first episode and my other videos recently. Your support never ceases to amaze me, so before the build we just need to clear out some space for our new Viking house. So we're just going to flatten the land slightly in our main village area, and then we're just going to push back this hill on the left hand side just to give us a bit more room to work with. In the future we'll build some watchtowers and some Viking/Nordic style churches up on the hills, and maybe some sort of religious stone carvings and stuff like that. One thing we'll definitely be doing is build a little dock on the frozen water with some traditional Viking ships. I think that'll look amazing. So just as we're finishing up clearing out some space, let's give you a quick preview of the house we're going to be building. So as you can see, we've gone for the traditional Viking triangular style house once again, but with a bit of an extension on the side for our little allotment to go around. I really love how the style of build looks in the surrounding snowy forest. I think it looks amazing when it snows, and it makes you just think how tough life was back in those days, surviving out here in the cold, dangerous wilderness. So enough waffling on, let's see what we need for the build. Right, so to build our Viking house we're going to need some stripped dark oak, some spruce planks, some spruce stairs, some dark oak stairs, some dark oak slabs, some cobblestone, regular stone, slabs in both cobble and regular stone, some dark oak gates and fences, some spruce doors and trapdoors, some stone buttons and some lanterns. Pretty easy stuff, so let's crack on with the build. For this build we'll need a 15 by 9 block area and then a 5 by 5 block area in the middle of the side, like so. So first of all we're going to grab our cobblestone and just fill in the whole base area of the Viking house. This will form a nice strong foundation for the build and raise it off the ground to keep our inhabitants a bit warmer. Next, we're just going to texture up the floor a bit by replacing some of the cobble with some regular stone in random places, like so. Now we're just going to knock out the block on every one of the corners of the base, and we're just going to pop a 2-block column of stripped dark oak in each of the 6 corner spaces to form the wall supports. Then, in the front wall of the house we're going to pop out another 2 holes either side of the centre block and build 2 5-block high columns of stripped dark oak in each of the holes. Do the exact same thing again on the rear wall as well. Next, down the right hand side of the house we're going to knock out another 2 holes in the foundations, this time 5 blocks in from each corner. Pop another 2 stripped dark oak logs in and repeat it again on the opposite side of the house. Then repeat once more in the shown positions on the extension, like so. Now grab your spruce planks and just form a 1-block high wall all the way around the edge, apart from in between the 2 sets of taller columns. Then once you've done that, pop 2 more spruce planks in the shown positions to form the side entrance to the house. Next, still using the spruce planks, just build up the front and the back walls like so to form a sort of triangular shape. Grab those spruce doors and place one in between each set of tall stripped dark oak columns, then add an upside down spruce stair above each door, topped off with a dark oak fence for a small air vent. Now at the front door we're going to use 3 stone blocks to form a step, and then use 4 stone slabs around those to form some smaller steps. Then, using 5 spruce trapdoors, we're going to place them on the outside of the door like so to form a little wooden porch. Beautiful. In both the front and the back walls pop out some holes and add another dark oak fence in each one to form some small windows. Now to create a roof support we're going to add a long beam of 19 stripped dark oak logs down the centre of the house, making sure there's 2 logs popping out of each end. On our little side entrance add another 2 spruce planks and a spruce door like so. Now for the roof. We're going to use our dark oak stairs and just go along in strips, making sure there's an overlap on each end like so. Do this all the way around the house, just following the shape of the walls, and you'll gradually see it coming together. Do this all the way up to the long beam down the centre of the house. If you are struggling a bit, don't forget you can pause the video or slow the video down if you need a little bit of extra help. We're then going to add another centre beam down our little side entrance again, making sure there's an extra log popping out of the roof. Now, to cover up the stripped dark oak beams, we're going to use dark oak slabs and then just line the peak of the roof like so. Then on every other block add another slab to form that crenellated look that we used in our longhouse. Now on the front of the large roof we're going to add a dark oak slab either side of the central block, then add a stair on top of those like this, then on the side of those add an upside down stair. Repeat this process on the back and the side entrance to give the build that traditional Viking flair. To add some extra external details, add some stone buttons to the front of the build to make it look like large iron nails have been driven into the structure. And then, to thicken up the edge of the roof, add some upside down stairs running underneath just to neaten it up a little bit as well. Now for the windows, we're just going to pop a spruce trapdoor underneath and then add an open gate above it to make it a window shutter. Beautiful. Now for the outside farming area. We're just going to use some dark oak fences and mark out an area to the left hand side of the build for our crops. Once you've marked out the area, which can be as big as or small as you want, we're going to hide our water source with some leaves and just hoe down some patches of land. Add some potatoes or whatever you fancy growing and do the same on the other side as well. Then we're just going to add some path blocks and coarse dirt to texture up the floor, and finally add some barrels and chests for some extra detail. Then add some more detail outside like chests and lanterns, and then we can texture up the ground outside of the house again using some path blocks and some coarse dirt. Here I'm sort of creating a walkway to the larger longhouse and then a path around to the farming entrance. Now for the interior. We're just going to texture up the floor a bit more, and then we're going to add some random storage blocks like chests, barrels and composters. Add a bed and some banners, torches and cobwebs, and I don't think Vikings were particularly tidy, so don't worry too much about making it look organised. Just make it look detailed and lived in to give the build more story and life. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen, our Viking house is complete. Let me know down below what you thought of the build, and please give me some more ideas for the builds so we can expand this Viking village and get it looking amazing, filled with the ideas from you guys. I haven't had a chance to play it yet, but I can't wait to look around the new Assassin's Creed Valhalla to get some Viking inspiration, because from what I've seen of the map and the environment it looks absolutely amazing. So if you've played this already, then let me know down below what it's like and if you get any ideas from that. If you have a go at building this house yourself, I always love to see you guys screenshots on Twitter, so send those over as well. Apart from that, thank you so much everyone for your support. The views and the subs are growing all the time, and it just keeps me driving to create content for you guys to watch. So until next time everyone, thank you again, and we'll see you in the next video. Tatty bye.